No. Tell us secrets, Pat.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Our interview with Per Arne in Larvik, Norway, and after.
All right, so now we have to talk to the heat of the sun.
Okay,
Oh, it's on?
If you abuse it, I'm just going to block your name.
Right, yes. Right.
That's
And
all.
I said your name. You always let me
Kandi,
say your name. I'm
I
sorry.
do. No, it's
I
fine.
just usually don't do that.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Kandi Thompson.
And Garrett Gray.
How was your week?
Good.
Good.
First full week of school over. First football game at Argonaut.
So fun.
Over. Everything was good. I mean, we're kind of just getting back into the routine of
Yeah.
things, so it's pretty nice. It's not too bad. Still hotter than heck out there right now. So just stay hydrated.
Yes, we did definitely heat up. And on that note, for those of you that have pets, you really shouldn't have your pet outside over I want to say it's 86 degrees, something like that. So pet parents, get your dogs inside. We have two of the biggest dogs ever, and they're the biggest babies on the
I'm
planet.
sure.
They literally think they live inside the house. They do. They should be outside
It's like
more.
indoor cats, right?
They are indoor cats. Okay, speaking of that,
They're dogs.
we went to Pismo Beach this weekend to visit my sister. That was super fun. So I had a sister that flew in from Oregon, and then I have a sister that lives in Pismo Beach. So we brought my mom, and we brought one of I call her my niece, because she's my niece's niece. I mean, she's my niece's daughter, so she's my niece's daughter. She's my niece, huh? It's either that, Garrett, or I have to say I'm a great niece, but I mean a great aunt. But I was a great aunt before her. So come on.
She's your niece, yeah.
She's my niece.
I like it.
Yeah, okay.
Does she like it?
She doesn't know yet. She's not old enough to know what it means. She's 4.
Yeah, she'll know now when you start saying it. She'll love it.
She's going to love it, yeah.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, I'm still her aunt, so she's my niece. Anyway, so we got to bring Blakely with us, and it was so much fun. We love her so much, and she's so perfect. So anyway, while we were there, Adam and I went to the pier one night looking for a sunset. And so as we're standing there waiting for a sunset on the Pismo Beach Pier, this guy walks up next to us, and he walks up, and I'm going to give you the video because I actually would look like I was recording myself, but then I moved the camera. He has a cat on a leash sitting on the banister, and his dog on a leash, and it was so cute. I mean, he's hilarious. When we were talking to him, originally I asked if I could pet his dog, and he said no, but I could pet his cat. And I'm not a big cat person, and I was like, but I didn't say anything, and I was like, okay, because I didn't want to hurt the cat's feelings. That was sad. The dog was worthy of a pet, but the cat wasn't. I actually do really like cats. They just scare me.
Well, you don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah,
under the bed, and it scares the hell out of me.
They get you under the bed. We're not
get you. You walk by the bed, and they jump out and get you, and scream bloody murder, and they have little claws, and then they need you, and that hurts.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about petting one like that was right there, not under the bed.
I know, but they scare me. That's why I'm not a cat person. But I do like really big fat cats that just sleep and eat. I would love a Morris.
Right.
You sleep. I love him. Anyway, so
like Garfield. I
was talking to this guy, and he was hilarious. He said this is the first cat he's ever owned, and so he doesn't know how to be a cat parent. He knows how to be a dog parent.
Doing it like a dog.
Yeah, he's like, so if I own a cat, I'm going to own it like a dog. So and he comes out to the pier every night for the sunset, and he said this is his cat spot to sit. It was really cute. Funny. Yeah, it was really, really cute. Anyway,
random.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun. So it was beautiful. The ocean was beautiful. Yeah. The weather was beautiful. It was really nice. Actually, it was really warm. The day we got there, it was a record high that day. I think it was 95 degrees or something. It was super hot. So, super fun. It's a quick trip down and quick trip back. So,
yeah.
Just listen to some
6 hours round trip
Sword and Scale podcasts on the way, and you're all set.
What is Sword and Scale?
It's the true crime podcast.
Oh, we've talked about this. You're right. I don't do those.
Garrett.
I have enough anxiety of people busting in and doing things in my house. My wife,
Sword and Scale for the true crime lovers out there.
True crime or watches the whatever on TV, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, I can't do it.
They're so good. We love them so much. Yes, but anyway, so that was super fun, and so we get come back to everything blowing up right now about this school board meeting that just happened.
That's just happened because we're posting on Friday. Why do we always mess that up? Yeah, that's insane.
I didn't. You did.
I know. Well, the only reason is because we're gonna say we're gonna have more information on it because I want to be there. I want to go watch it.
Yeah.
So
We
it's hard
will.
to talk
We
about
will
right
have.
now.
Well, and ultimately, I mean, we're going to be putting clips on there right now.
Yeah.
There. So we'll see these clips that are updating right now. And so the whole premise of this situation, you as a Amador County Unified School District employee know more than anyone, right?
Right.
Because this affects you and your family.
It
but maybe
does,
not
but
so much.
Not me. I'm kind of like what does James usually say? He's always like man. What does he say? He's like I'm kind of privileged in a sense that I don't have to deal with this because I get it from the military, so I can opt out and it's regardless, benefits. So I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. I know of a lot of people that are working in ACUSD that, especially if you have a family and you're not like just a two or a solo, you're going to be absolutely paying out the kazoo. Yes. For that. And so I've read and talked to some people about it, and they've shown me some information. I'm not affected by it, but everybody around me is definitely being affected by it. And I mean, I've even been told by some sources that they're like, if this
they can't
happens, we're not going to afford it. And this is a 100% thing. You're going to start getting protests.
So
you're going to get walkouts. You're going to get all that other kind of stuff.
Let's explain what it is. So for those of you that are not aware, it has been, I believe, since 2017, since the unions have actually negotiated the health and wellness benefits for the employees. So since 2017, it's always been pay raise, pay raise, pay raise, pay raise, pay raise.
Right.
But not, and I mean, keep in mind, there are times throughout that there were not pay raises because of the budget.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not been any negotiation from unions insurance for this costs, and so, which we all know insurance is expensive anyway. I mean, when Adam worked for the school district, Adam came to work with us full time at Divine Properties in 2019. So in previous to that, he worked for the school district full time, and he paid over half of his paycheck went to benefits.
Yeah,
that was then. Now, there are people who legitimately are going to pay monthly to actually work for the Amador County Unified School District.
That's insane.
There is a teacher that talked to me who's a longtime teacher. He said after everything is all said and done, he'll take home less than $2,000 a month.
That is insane.
And so my question was, how and why? How is this even possible?
And this is teachers that have probably maxed out on their scales.
Right.
Like all the way over, all the way up, whatever it is, up, down.
So what's happened is apparently when you're out there and you're going out to bid for insurances, you basically are presenting yourself, right? Like this insurance would want to have you and you're looking for the best deals that you can get your employees.
Right.
But apparently the opt-out option is so huge that the Amador County Unified School District cannot get insurance companies to actually offer them plans
because we had so many
such a huge opt-out. So basically, it's not like it's worth their while. So they're looking. So now they have a subpar insurance company that isn't it CalPERS? Is
something
that
like that? Yeah, I think that's
which
what it
is. I heard something recently about CalPERS. Like it's like your like subpar, insurance company. Like no one else will take you, so we'll take you. And so now the insurance rates are so ridiculous. I saw one. So if you have not seen this, Garrett will post this this chart that shows the differences between last year and this year. And so this is being proposed for October of this year to take effect. Last year, same exact scale, same exact insurance. Last year, an average for someone without a family, right?
It was,
or was it with a family? With a family?
So it's average from last year, average PERS, gold plan, family plan. So it is a family plan. The annual employee payment was $7,000.
So 7,000 divided up amongst 12 months is how that works. They take a little bit out of each check.
So it was like $663 a month.
Okay.
But annually $7,000. Okay. Now this year they're looking at there's the family plan.
Same plan.
Same gold plan.
All things the same.
$24,002.
$24,000. That's $2,000 a month.
$7,302. Yeah, for the gold plan, and it's going up 24 to 24,000, which is it's ridiculous. I mean, so now you're paying instead of $663, you're paying from October to December $1,900, $2,000 to $2,200 from January to September of 26. So even then, so even from October to December, it's at $1,961. And then from January to September in 2026, it even goes up again to $22,064.
Oh my gosh.
Or $2,264.
So one teacher that was talking to me about this said that they thought, well, we'll opt out and we'll go get Obamacare. They don't make enough money for Obamacare. And so, but they make too much money for Medi-Cal. Like, it's such a catch-22 for these employees. And these are long-term. I mean, it doesn't matter how long-term you are. But when you're at your retirement, like, you think you've got the best insurance that you should have, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's being negotiated.
Well, that's the
all
only
these
reason
years.
you're working, right? Yes. You're working to get that whatever pay scale to get retirement at, and have some sort of medical when you retire.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, if we're already here, it's like, why am I gonna stay? Because that's just going to interrupt my banking system with my retirement for how much I'm going to be getting anyways, because I'm not going to be able to contribute anything to that now.
Right. It's crazy. And so, as you guys know, we pre-record. So we're recording this prior to the school board meeting. So my question I have is, why can't you stay with your current plan? So we'll pull the clip from the school board meeting that answers that now.
Yeah. I want to know the statistic, though, because with so many people opting out.
Yeah. That's why we're not qualifying.
Right. But with so many people that did opt out, why are they not allowed to opt out now? Or like they have to have insurance proof from somebody else? Because I'm able to opt out, and
No. They have opted out. That's the problem. There's so many people that have opted out that when presenting this
so it's the people that weren't opted out that are,
it's the insurance. The people that need the insurance. It's like you're not bringing a good, product to the insurance company for them to purchase or to, participate with. And so now the people who do need the insurance, who do not have the option of opting out, are getting screwed.
Yeah.
Very, very crazy. Well,
I think
for those of you who have any input on this, hit us up.
Yeah,
we'd love to interview you. We'd love to come in and have a conversation. We'd love to meet with a group of you. There's a group of you that wants to be heard. We'd love to come to you and get your voices heard. So, we're praying for you guys. What's so crazy is that this is not like, okay, we're going to increase their premiums, but then we're also going to increase their pay to make up for it.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not happening. So it's like you just took a pay cut for getting the same thing that you've always had. So
that's crazy.
We will keep you updated on this, and even bring something to you next week on what happened at the school board.
Have you talked to anybody from the district that has a thought process on this? Like anybody in that era besides the school board people?
I have not. Everybody that I've talked to is outside of the school board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've talked to one school board member about, just because I wanted to make sure that when I was sharing the information about like what's got us here, that was the information. But other than that, I've not talked to any other school board members, and I don't think
anybody from the
talked to everybody.
District probably would even talk to you about it.
Everybody else from the. I mean, I've been hit up by teachers, by classified, by certified, by. I mean, it's like crazy, and these are like long. No,
seriously,
teachers.
this is really. I mean, scuttlebutt on campus is like it's going to create a very strong animosity to where walkouts are potential.
That's exactly what's being said.
Like it's gonna be detrimental this year to see how this really works. Is if your kids are gonna have a class in a day or not.
Well, and the problem is that with the shortage of teachers nationwide, teachers can go anywhere they want. Yeah. I mean, they like to teach here because they love the community and they love the kids.
Every teacher I have here loves it here. They came up here to teach at these schools because they enjoy the area.
But they can generally make more money by going somewhere else, and now actually have better benefits for less. So that's what we're trying to prevent. We don't want our teachers to go anywhere. No. Yes, or any of the staff.
I feel bad
it's not
for the
just
new
teachers
coming
it's the
in.
whole staff. Oh my gosh.
Too, like you gotta think about that, like right, like new teachers that just moved here, just started, now they're just getting punched in the mouth. They're just,
with the price of everything happening right now, like this was my example. So we were gone, our family was gone for 21 days out of 30 days in June. 21 days.
Yeah.
So in our house, my mom was there because my mom has an apartment there.
Right.
But my mom doesn't use much power, right? Mm-hmm. So we're gone, and we did have somebody who was house sitting our dogs, but they work. So they're there, but like nobody else was home. My PG&E bill, $880.
Do you guys have solar?
No. 21 days. We were gone in June, and my bill was $880.
That's crazy.
In our office, we're only here 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, 30 hours a week in my office. It's $550 a month.
Wow.
So how are people going to afford to live? Like you're cutting their pay this much by taking insurance out. Yeah. They're not getting it. I mean, it's just like something's got to give. It's so crazy. And PG&E's been given permission to raise the rates again.
Yeah, I heard that too, because I got another big bill too. I usually get that towards this time to the end of the year. It's always like the hot points of the summer and then the cold points of the winter. I get like my biggest bills, which is weird because my stuff doesn't change. I don't turn it up, turn it down, it all just stays mellow. And even when it's, I have one standing propane old style wall mount unit. It's not like anything crazy, but I'll get $800 to $1,000 bills on PG&E, and I'm like, how? It's not like I'm doing anything crazy.
No.
Lights are usually off. Maybe TVs are left on, but nowadays TVs don't harness that much energy.
Lights don't either.
You know what I'm saying? So I have I probably still have old lights in my house or whatever, but but that's the thing though. It's like solar is so much more of an option nowadays too.
It is.
Just goes off of payments on everything nowadays. It's just so inflated because we talk about the insurance thing, and that's just a huge spectrum on even buying homes.
That's right.
They've rabbit-holed everybody into where you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money depending on where you live.
Yeah.
For a possibility.
That was ginormous, exorbitant, and enormous. I think that was one word.
It makes sense though, right?
Yeah. I think it had all three of those.
Exuberant?
I think it was exuberant, enormous, and ginormous. Yeah. I think you put all three of those words in one. I heard it. You can replay it and hear it.
That's I probably did. Yeah. But what's it? It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, it is, and that made sense.
We call it Garrettisms.
Yes, that was a Garrettism. So keep in mind, it's been a very cool summer.
Yeah.
June was 80s and 90s, and my bill was $880.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. So anyway, we're praying for the school district to be able to figure this out for all of our employees. Please don't go anywhere. Please let the school figure it out first.
Please.
Yes, and then I mean we've just had. I know as far as real estate is concerned right now, that's been kind of interesting. So this is something that I was just thinking about the other day, and I thought that this was interesting. So in like realistic terms of buying, right? Like you go to your lender and you ask for how much you can afford.
Right.
No one cares how much the price of the home is.
No.
Like you could say you can afford a $900,000 home or you can afford a $250,000 home. Like nobody cares what the price is.
They're like, cool, but how much am I paying per month?
Yeah, the lender just tells you here's how much you can afford.
Yeah.
And so as long as you can afford it, that's all you care.
Right.
So you look up the homes that you can afford and you go look at those homes. And as long as that home that the lender said you can afford meets your quality of home, you're buying. But when it doesn't meet your quality of home, it's lesser, you're waiting. If it's higher, you're like, right on, I'm winning.
Yeah.
But if it's less, you're not buying right now.
No.
And how does that happen? Because the prices haven't gone down.
Yeah.
Rates have gone up. Prices have not come down enough to where nobody magically makes more money. So they,
On every instance that we've talked about today, it's all about that. Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
And so you come to the table with like, okay, here's what I can afford, but I would not buy that house for that price because that doesn't match my quality. So instead, I'm going to go rent. So now we have all of these homes. We just talked about it on our coffee talk, which we have latte talk in case you guys haven't caught that.
Check that out.
Sunday mornings, catch it on our page, Real Talk with Kandi and Garrett. And we have latte talk where we talk about just normal everyday stuff that's a little bit outside of the realm of what we cover in our podcast. But with rentals, what happens is we have someone right now who's coming to us with the cutest house you've ever seen in your whole life in Sutter Creek. Walking distance to Main Street on the creek. Nice. It's adorable. To buy it, you'd probably pay $5,000 to $6,000 a month. To rent it, you're going to pay $29.95. So the people who can afford this, what they can afford, and this is the quality they want, but the quality that they can, it's less. The homes, the price that
it's
they
higher
want.
than what the quality of the home.
That's right. They don't match up.
Yeah.
They're going to lower their price and get a rental that matches that quality, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening right now is that buyers who could buy are not because the house quality doesn't match the price that they can pay for. But they can pay less than what they would pay if they bought and actually rent.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Which is not ideal. I want you to know if you can buy, we want you to be able to buy. Renting, you're paying 100% interest. We've said this 100 times, but at the end of the day, that's literally how it works. And I was just talking to someone the other day. I ran across a woman actually used to work at our office, and she and her husband are getting ready to move to Texas. And I was just talking to her about that. Like, they just put their house on the market, and she was like, so what do we, and they're friends, their son's best friend's an agent. So she's like, I'm so sorry we didn't go through you.
Of course.
No, it's totally fine. But that they're like, what do you think? And I'm like, well, as long as the price meets the quality someone's looking for, they're going to buy. And they were like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So it is a really great way to make it understandable for people. And we talk about rates, we talk about prices, we talk about this, but just in general, that's truly what's happening right now.
Well, I mean, you got to get as a real estate agent, and that's why we kind of like promote ourselves that way to where we can price homes, because we're looking at all that. What's the price of your home per how it looks, plus how it's comparable to the market of what's on the market, what's getting sold, what's already been sold, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking at all the statistics, and we're giving you the best information you can. You just got to either take it with a grain of salt that sometimes houses aren't going to be the way that you need them to be. And that's just where you got to play with it.
Well,
and right now, houses are going to be
win,
lower
right?
than, everybody wants to win.
Everybody wants to win in real estate, but the majority of people don't win in real estate. No. Like you want to buy low and sell high.
What's your ultimate goal in real estate? I want to own homes. I want to have them completely paid off, and I want to have equity being growing on it. The only way to do that is to be paying it off, right?
50% of homes right now that are financed have an uber amount of equity on them.
I'm sure.
And here's the coolest thing, is that ultimately, like when you, I just lost my coolest thing. My coolest thing left me.
Equity, homes, loans.
Okay, it's going to come to me.
A lot of equity in homes that are in a loan right now.
Yes, the homes. So ultimately, I mean, you do have, there is a lot of equity in homes, which is awesome. But, I found it. Thank you everyone for your patience. So when you're buying a home right now, the interest rates are not super high. I mean, as of today, you can get a 5.4. If you got an interest rate buy down, you can get an FHA for 5.45 today and a VA for a 5.65. So interest rates have dropped. Now, Colin Powell just came out last week and made the announcement that rates are dropping.
Jerome Powell.
What's his name? Jerome Powell?
Was the old.
Who is it? Someone.
Jerome Powell.
Powell. That
Mr.
guy.
Powell.
Our old pal,
the Fed
Powell.
rate guy.
That guy.
That's
Powell.
so funny.
Why did my brain think that? Have we known that name for a long time? Okay. Scratch that name.
Jerome.
Our old pal Powell. He's coming. He came out last week and made a comment on. This just goes to prove anybody can do a podcast. Just for the record,
we're just
right?
talking. Yeah, it's just all it is.
Just us. So he came out and said that Feds are going to cut interest rates.
Yeah, but when? Did you give a date?
They actually are predicted next month.
Ooh.
So here's my suggestion. Get qualified now.
Yeah.
Purchase your home now because the prices are down. Once interest rates drop, the prices are going back up.
And you're going to have a lot more people starting to come to the market too.
Yeah, that's right.
Happens. So
that's
now
right.
you're not going to be able to just buy the home the way you want it to and be super negotiable right now is what's going to happen. But then once this whole thing switches over, there's going to be no more negotiations and there's going to be a ton of people coming into the market to buy because of those interest rates. So keep an eye on it.
That's right.
I mean, if you want to make a move, if that happens, no one has a crystal ball to say it is going to happen.
Nobody.
So, but coming from the person that's supposed to be doing it, saying it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's right. So rates are going to go down. We have no idea how much that looks like. They are going to go down, but now is a great time to get qualified. So give us a call. We would love to help you get qualified. We'd love to get you set up to buy. And then ultimately so let's say you buy at a 5.45 interest rate. And then in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, the interest rate drops. You can refinance. But you have that lower principal. You don't have to wait for the interest rates to go down and the prices to go up. So hit us up. We're here for you. And anything else exciting that you must share?
No. Did I forget something?
No, just didn't know if you had anything exciting. Okay, stay tuned for really awesome, good stories and our next Getting to Know Your Supervisor with Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown is up next. Yes. So you guys stay tuned. Our next podcast coming up are going to have some really great stuff for you. You won't want to miss. We'll see you then.
Check it.
Provided in this podcast is for general informational purposes only. All opinions expressed are those of the host and guests and do not reflect the official stance of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services or Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Divine Properties or any affiliated entities. This podcast does not constitute legal, financial, or real estate advice, and listeners are encouraged to consult with qualified professionals regarding their specific needs. While we strive to provide accurate information, we make no guarantees regarding the completeness or reliability of any information discussed. We are not responsible for any actions taken by listeners based on the content of this podcast. Additionally, topics covered in the podcast are based on the host's experience and opinions and may not apply to all situations. Listeners are reminded that real estate laws and regulations may vary by location, and information may become outdated over time. By listening to this podcast, you agree to release the host, guests, and any associated entities from any liability related to the topics discussed.